This is still a probability one, but it's kind of tricky. So, you're going to see I put together an Excel spreadsheet, but it's the probabilities that you have to get down. So it says a fast food chain randomly attaches coupons for prizes to the packages used to serve French fries. Most of the coupons say please play again, but a few are winners. Of the coupons, 82% pay nothing. So 82% of the time, that's what I put here, loses, and then that would mean 1 minus, that's what you see in this cell, 1 minus the 82% would win. Okay, and this is the tricky part with the rest evenly divided, because we'll use that in part B. Win a free order of fries and win a free sundae. So if each member of a family of 3 orders fries with their meal, what is the probability that someone in the family is a winner? Well, what I did is I found the probability that they all lose, and then I used the complement. The probability that at least one wins is 1 minus the probability they all lose. Well, if there's 3 of them, then it would be lose times lose times lose. So 0.82 times 0.82 times 0.82, or I said 0.82 to the third power, which is the same thing. So then the probability that at least someone's going to win would be 1 minus the probability they all lose. So 1 minus that 0.551, and that's where you see I get this. All right, the next one. This one's a little tricky because this whole evenly divided piece. So it says, what is the probability that one member of the family gets a free order of fries and another gets a sundae? So in other words, a fries, a sundae, they lost. And let's say this is person number 1. You could do something like dad, mom, and kid. And so you have to actually look at the different ways this could happen, because the kid could lose, the kid could get a sundae, the kid could get fries while the mom gets a sundae. And so these are actually the 6 different ways that could happen. That meaning somebody got a fry and somebody got a sundae. Well, if I look at the probability, and this is the tricky part of the fries, once again, I'm going to use that whole complement thing, the 1 minus that they lost. So that means they won, right? Because that's a complement. The divided by 2 is because it says the rest are evenly divided between. So between those 2. And that's how I get this value. Of course, the sundae is going to be the same thing, because there's not a difference in the probability if they win fries versus if they win a sundae. It's just the probability that they win. Once again, 1 minus that they lost. And so what I do here is I take the probability that they win times the fries times the probability they win a sundae, and then once again the third one has to lose. Now you could do that for all 6 of these. So everywhere you see fries would be the 0.09. Everywhere you see sundae would be 0.09. Everywhere you see lose would be 0.82. And you could take and find all of those and add them all up. Or you could see that there's always going to be 2 winners and 1 loser. So what I did here is I said there's 6 different things, 6 different ways this can happen. So I just took the one way it happened and multiplied it by 6 to get this value. Okay, so if you really wanted to understand this, you probably should sit here and say, okay, everywhere I see a fries, so I'm going to sit here and try to find all the fries. Go over there is a fries. Everywhere I see a sundae is going to be the 0.09. Oops, that's the wrong one. And a sundae, hello. And a sundae, a sundae, a sundae. And then in all the rest of these cells is where they lost. So lost, 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 lost. And then I could take each one of these rows, I'm just going to copy this cell, and notice when I multiply each one of these rows, I still get the same thing. If I summed these up, I still get the same value. But that's probably a better way to understand what's going on. And so now this kind of changes because it's not for the whole column, it's based off of these. Okay, so again, that one's kind of weird. Probably the weirdest part is the divide by 2 because of the evenly divided. So then the last one says the fries normally cost $1 and the sundae costs $2. What are the chances of the family winning $5 or more? So if they got a sundae and the sundae's $2, that'd be 2, 4, 6. Sundae, 2, 4, and then fries $1, 1. So once again, the only way this is going to happen in this case is I look at these probabilities that they get a win, win, win. And in this case, it's that 0.09. Doesn't matter which cell I pick up here, whether it's all fries or all sundaes, because both of them are 0.09. And then I multiplied these 3, so 0.09 times 0.09 times 0.09. And again, if you do each one of these, you will see you get the same probability for each row. So finally what I did was just multiply them by 4. But I think just staring at this video will still be a little confusing. So what I would highly suggest is writing these out and then finding each individual probability, add them up manually, because I think that will help you see the probability of each outcome. Hopefully that was helpful.